Hello everyone, this is Andrew at Crown Academy of English. Here we are for another listening exercise, and the subject is the storm. So let's start. So we will start with some vocabulary. Then I will give you the questions that I would like you to answer. Then you will listen to the article, and then you will have some time to answer the questions. And then I will give you the correct answers to the questions, and you will have one more chance to listen to the article with the transcript on the screen. Okay, let's start. The first word is lightning. This is a noun, an uncountable noun, and it means the flash of light during a storm. So here is the photograph. So this flash of white light, this is the lightning. And here is a sentence. Here is some lightning. Okay? Detached house. A detached house is a house which does not touch any other houses. Okay, so the walls of the house do not touch the walls of the neighbours' houses. So here is a drawing. So all of these houses are detached houses. They are independent. The walls do not touch other houses. Okay? Now we can also have semi-detached houses. And a semi-detached house is a house which touches one other house on one side. Okay? So, example, imagine that these two houses touch, that the walls are joining here. If that was the case, then they would be semi-detached houses. Okay, so it is when two houses touch on one side. They share the same wall. And the third type of house is a terraced house. And a terraced house is a house which touches two other houses on both sides. And here is a photograph. So here are some terraced houses in England. So you can see this is a house, this is a house, this is a house, and the walls, they touch, the houses touch each other on both sides. They have a common wall. And terraced houses, they are very, very common in England. It is very common English or British architecture. Particularly in London, there are some very beautiful terraced houses in London. Bang. This is a noun, and it means a loud noise. So, for example, the gun made a loud bang. Okay? Loud bang. And notice the expression is, we say that something makes a bang. Okay? So we can say, the door made a loud bang, for example. Okay? So to make a bang. Okay, so here are the questions. Question 1. What part of the house did the lightning strike? Question 2. Where did the fire spread to? Where does Mr. Hillman live? Question 4. What did Mr. Hillman do while his wife was helping? And question 5, why was Mr. Knight worried? Okay, so those are the 5 questions that I would like you to answer. So get ready. You are now going to hear the article. Okay, so get ready. I'm going to play it for you now. Lightning has struck a house in the town of Chelmsford and left it seriously damaged. The lightning struck the roof of the detached house at 10:45 p.m. on Friday and caused it to catch fire and collapse. The fire then spread to the first floor through the walls. Several neighbours had called the fire service, and 15 firefighters equipped with breathing apparatus were sent to the house. They extinguished the fire at around midnight. The family of 4 managed to escape the house and nobody was injured. Mr. Hillman, who lives in the opposite house, was watching television when he heard a big bang. He said, "My wife went to try to help their family get out of the house. Meanwhile, I called the emergency services on my mobile." Another neighbour, Mr. Knight, said he was worried because he thought the lightning had struck his own house. Okay, so that was the end of the article. Okay. And as always, if you need some more time, then you can click here on the screen and you can go back and listen again, or simply wait 10 seconds before we move on to the answers. Okay? Okay, so let us now move on. So here are the questions, and I will now give you the answers. Question 1, I asked, what part of the house did the lightning strike? Well, the answer is the roof. The roof. Question 2, where did the fire spread to? Well, the answer is the first floor. The first floor. Question 3, where does Mr. Hillman live? In the opposite house. In the opposite house. Question 4, what did Mr. Hillman do while his wife was helping? He called the emergency services on his mobile. Okay? So notice the preposition here. We say on his mobile. Okay, we can say on or with. Question 5. Why was Mr. Knight worried? He thought the lightning had struck his own house. He thought the lightning had struck his own house. Okay, so own house. This means here, this adjective, own house. This means that Mr. Knight thought that the lightning had struck Mr. Knight's house. Okay? Own house means the house that belongs to the subject. And the subject is Mr. Knight. Okay? So, those are the answers. And I will now play you the article one last time. Here is the transcript on the screen. So get ready. I'm going to play it for you now. Lightning has struck a house in the town of Chelmsford and left it seriously damaged. The lightning struck the roof of the detached house at 10:45 p.m. on Friday and caused it to catch fire and collapse. The fire then spread to the first floor through the walls. Several neighbours had called the fire service, and 15 firefighters equipped with breathing apparatus were sent to the house. They extinguished the fire at around midnight. The family of 4 managed to escape the house and nobody was injured. Mr. Hillman, who lives in the opposite house, was watching television when he heard a big bang. He said, "My wife went to try to help their family get out of the house. Meanwhile, I called the emergency services on my mobile." Another neighbour, Mr. Knight, said he was worried because he thought the lightning had struck his own house. Okay, so that is the end of the article with the transcript. Okay, and that is the end of the lesson. So if you would like to subscribe to my channel, then you can click here on the screen. Here is my Twitter address, and on Twitter I teach you new vocabulary every day. And here are 3 other videos which you might be interested in. This is a listening lesson, this is a grammar lesson, and this is another listening lesson. Okay, so my name is Andrew at Crown Academy of English. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon. Bye bye.